Good evening from London. What can I say? Good evening, good afternoon, good night, good morning, good wherever you are. It's happy holiday season. And let me just check my connections here because sometimes my connections go a bit whoopity-doo. But no, they seem to be all right. I'll wait on for a little while and then we shall begin. I got some fun and games here. Fun and games. Where's it gone? Here somewhere. Yes, hang on. Right, don't you worry. Just wait a few moments. It's episode 4 of Mindblast Monday. And, we're going to have a blast. Christmas Eve. Yeah. Paul Price. Leaf. People coming in from all over the world already. Some people have had their... I know in South America, Christmas Eve is almost bigger than Christmas Day in some respects. In India, every day is a big day. So hope your wrapping and unwrapping is coming along as on schedule. Can you hear me okay? Let me know you can hear me if you can. Hey, Brother Paul, fantastic to see you. Brother Leaf, let me know, that you can't hear me. Some love hearts or woohoo, or I don't know. John Sherry. Hello, Brother Rudolph. Well, here I am in my Christmas jumper, and just because it's Christmas. Hang on, where's it gone? It's here somewhere. I shall find it. If I'm fiddling about, don't worry. I'm fiddling about for a good reason, and I shall fiddle about till we find this. Here we are. Jennifer's here. Excellent. Right. Ready? There you go. Merry Christmas. Da, da, da. Yes, it's all lights and brights. Good evening, young man. I like that. I like you already. So here we are, episode 4 of Mindblast Monday. Lights. Hopefully it's not distracting you guys too much. And if it is, what can I say? It's Christmas. You got to sparkle. I hope you've all had a very good December. Hope you've all got me some presents. If you haven't, why not? My meerkat will be wondering why not. Stephen, my brother, Sandra, Connie, so good to see so many people just jumping on straight away. Hopefully the lights aren't making you sort of distracting you too much. Whoa, they are bright. Whoa. My brother Rudolph. Yes. So we shall begin in a moment. I just want to say thank you for being here with me on Christmas Eve. And it's so nice to see so many people just jumping on. If you're watching this live, then obviously I'll know you're here. Let me know. And if you're watching the replay, tag, hashtag replay, etc. The most important thing, the reason I do this Mind Blast Mondays is really to share some of the learnings, the wisdom, if you like, and the experiences that I have had, which have helped me to help so many people transform their lives. So taking people from 0 to millionaire in 18 months or less, helped many organizations around the world truly become world-class organizations. And, and to do it rapidly and radically. I'm an expert in rapid, radical transformation. None of this sort of slow coach, positive thinking. I feel good today. No, I don't feel so good 5 minutes later. No, positive transformation. What's this? What's Jennifer's asking question? Homemade eggnog is waiting to be drunk. Presents now all wrapped. I need to find my Christmas movie to flop and watch later. What would you watch on Christmas Eve? I'd watch this. I'd watch this live twice. And Juha, my brother, fantastic to see you here. And someone's already eaten my cheesecake. Let me see. I know who you are. I know where you live. But what I do is I'm an expert in rapid radical transformation. And if you go to my website, all the W's, tkcleadership.com, hashtag testimonials. you'll see the kind of stuff that I do. It is mind blowing. It makes me blush when I look at it, because we all of us have greatness, but some of the time we don't. We get caught up in the melee of life. So it's nice when somebody else comes along and says, "Hey, you've done an absolutely amazing thing for me." It could be a Shark Tank person, it could be a Dragon's Den person, it could be a billionaire, it could be the local housewife, it could be, just somebody you've helped to truly transform their life in a way beyond their wildest imaginations. I'm not going to go there. Now, I thought of something, but I'm not going to go there. And this is the YKJ principle, and I want to live. I'll explain the YKJ to you later on. Eve, fantastic to see you. Yeah, Merry Christmas, by the way. This could get really, really naughty, but I'm trying my best not to. Well, I'll say ho, ho, ho to everybody. Merry Christmas and Santa Claus. Yeah. Yeah, Jew. I think Santa was trying to sit on my lap. And he said, have you been naughty or nice? And I had to ask Santa the same thing. So we had an impasse, and he said, yep, you can have my my jumper. So yeah, I've got it on. If the lights are flashing too much, I can turn them up even more. But yeah, if you guys are ready, we shall begin. Jennifer, thank you very much. By the way, I've had so many people contact me, following the talk, the amazing weekend. You were there. It's fantastic, amazing what you did at Success Summit, and it was absolutely amazing. And I gave a mind blasting, and a lot of people have come back to me about that mind blasting and said, "What was that link? What was that link?" And just just very, very quickly, it's if you go on my website, all the W's, tkcleadership.com, and there's a link that on the top. It's the rainforest link. If you have a read of that, please do. It's very, very brief. It's not like a book. It will take you 30 seconds, and there's a 2-minute video if you want to watch it. But it's the rainforest link. If you go and click on that, and if you make a certain level of donation, I will gift you back something that will truly transform your life. And the reason that link is still there is because a lot of people ask me to keep that link going on and on and on, because so many people want to help. One of the things that I do is I'm passionate about the environment, but rather than just being passionate and doing nothing about it, I founded a strategy whereby I'm acquiring tracts of the rainforest around the Amazon basin, basically, and I am acquiring it, blocking loggers, blocking oil companies, blocking those that would basically, excuse my language, but rape and ravage the planet. What I do is I acquire it, and then I acquire specific strategic pockets of land, which makes it uneconomic for those conglomerates to carry on. And then I gift the land back to the indigenous population under a form of trust, so that the land belongs to them. It doesn't belong to me. I acquire it, I block the deforestation that's going on, and then I return the land to the indigenous population, because they've been there for generations, and they're the best people to look after it. Please, Jennifer, do post that link. It's all the W's, tkcleadership.com. It's a rainforest SS2, so many people ask me to keep that link open for them, and what I've said is, if you do, there's a certain minimum level of donation. If you come along and do that or more, I mean, every donation is important, but if you do that certain minimum or more, I will gift you back, and these will be live workshops where I'm going to share with you. It's 4 live workshops, it'll be 1 a month. And they actually sell, the whole package sells for over £20,000. I will gift it to you if you want to participate. These are the workshops that have taken over 2,000 people from zero to hero, i.e. from almost bankruptcy to millionaire in 18 months or less. So somewhat, those are whole programs, but I'm taking some of the best nuggets and putting them into workshop, which I will gift to you. It's over 20 grand's worth of value. So please, 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 I'm really passionate about making a difference. I'd like your help. Right, episode 4, here we are. For everyone here, please share with your groups. I'm passionate about, all of us together. What did I say at SS2? Together, we can be the difference that makes the difference. Episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, this is episode 4. What are we going to talk about today? Well, what would you like to talk about? You tell me. Well, I've got some ideas. And each of these episodes actually builds and builds and builds and builds. It's about your participation. And these are some of the systems, the strategies, the trainings which I share at Ivy League universities. I share, with clients, one-to-one clients, one-to-one mentoring clients, and big organizations, really with a view to helping them. And some of these people are already phenomenally successful. Some of them are already in the media, in the public eye. But it doesn't matter how successful you are. If you could find a way to tap into your potential on a consistent basis, how much more successful would you be? So I share this with them, and I've taken some of the best nuggets and I do them in episode 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's homework. But some people are frightened of homework, but homework is nothing to be frightened of. It's self-work, it's self-care. Yeah, Tez, you're welcome. So I'm a strict taskmaster, And I say some people pay good money for that sort of stuff, but we're not going there today. Mind you, it's past the 9 p.m. threshold, so I think it's safe to talk about this sort of stuff. Right, so episode 1, if you remember, was about focus. Is your focus failing you or furthering you? And I gave you certain homework to do. Yeah? Did I? Yeah, I gave you certain homework to do. And if you did that homework, you would have been able to tell within 10 minutes if your focus is failing you or furthering you. If you haven't done the homework, why not? People are going on seminars and trainings and programs and buying books, but if you don't do the implementation, you are conning yourself. Yeah? This live is free. I'm sharing freely because I want everyone to get out of this, this thing called the rat race. Those people who are in, say, network marketing, those people who are in business, if you're working with someone, all of us have got challenges in some way. But for most people, it's financial. If you do some of these things, they will eradicate the financial hole that you've been in. Yeah, or if you're looking for finance to build a massive business, you'll find that finance. But please do the homework. Yeah, so episode 1, we know what it's about. Is your focus furthering you or failing you? And what I'll also do is I'll also post the link to all 3 of the episodes, so they're here. So that's going to be your homework over the next few days. Episode 2, what was that about? Yeah, that was about a review and also about getting an accountability partner. Does anyone remember what episode 3 was about? Yes? Well, I'm not going to tell you here. Go and have a look. But what episode 4 is about today is really about, we're getting to that time of the year now where people are getting drunk, more drunk than normal. Yeah. They're getting together. It's very festive, and I love it. I celebrate everything. I actually celebrate being alive because I think that's really important. You can't do a lot if you're dead, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I know it's a fact, but it's a fact most people forget. A lot of people are walking around thinking, "Oh, if only I had a better life. If only I had another chance." Hey, drive past the cemetery, yeah, and see all those people out there who've got dreams that they can't build upon. Stories they want to tell, songs they want to sing, yeah, books they want to write, changes they want to make in their family life, but they can't because they're dead. The fact you're alive means you're one of the lucky ones. Got it? So don't beat yourself up. Right. What I want to talk about today is priorities. Priorities. Make sure you do the homework 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, if you haven't, you can actually do 4, then go to 1, and then go to 2. But try and do 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's like I've said before. You are building. You're digging the foundations. Dig. You're digging the foundations, so then you can build. A 1-story, a 2-story, a skyscraper. But you've got to get the right foundations. Yeah. So do that homework. This is for those of the people. I've had so many hundreds of emails and so inboxes and what have you from people saying it's changed my life. Just episode 1, doing that work changed my life. Some people have spent 30, 40,000 pounds going to certain mentors and not got the shift that they've managed to get from just doing episodes 1 to 3. And it's only taken them what? Half an hour of their time, the live, and half an hour of the time. Go back. This is a conversation I'm having with you. And Pele, hey, great football player, Pele. So prioritization. How to, why you should prioritize. Do you know why you should prioritize? Can't hear you. Do you know why you should? Well, I'll tell you in a minute why you should and why being present is so important. Let's do it in this order. You being present means that you stop worrying about what's gone on and you stop getting anxious about what's to come. It means you just stop for a little while and think. See, most of the time, most people are running around, no time to plan anything. Most people are running around stressing from yesterday and stressing about tomorrow. And whatever energy you carry, that's the energy you will bring into your tomorrow. So it's so important that you are present. So important. These things are simple, but really, really powerful. What I mean by being present is, it's good, I've got a smartphone and I'm using a smartphone and we're all doing great stuff. But when you're with your family this Christmas or any time, spend time getting to know them, because a lot of people have forgotten. Yeah, that's my kids, that's my wife, that's my husband, that's my wife, husband, and my significant other. What's going on? People have stopped communicating. People have stopped communicating. They're giving presents to each other, which actually make it harder for them to build relationships with each other. Yeah? They think, I'll buy my son or daughter this smartphone, I'll buy them this iPad, I'll buy them this. Listen, what they will really, truly value is not that iPad, although it might seem like it in the moment. What they will truly value is the time that you spend with them, that conversation that you've had with them. That time, So technology is a great thing, but it can take over your life if you're not careful. I want you to be present. Present to your own conscious thinking. When you're eating, are you consciously, someone is going to spend a lot of time cooking a big meal, and people are just going to wolf it down and get drunk on the sauce, or, when I say sauce, I mean the alcohol or whatever. And then, next day is Boxing Day, I can't move, and then it's back to work and Christmas is forgotten. Someone's cooked with love and care. Are you consciously enjoying that food? Are you consciously enjoying what you're drinking? Are you consciously aware of the time you're spending with your kids or your loved one? Ultimately, are you consciously awake? That's what I'm getting to. Because if you are present, and it's very easy, you just sit down, switch off the distractions, and just observe. It's like meditation. Just observe. Is the next thing I'm going to do going to be good for other people, and is it going to be good for me? That's the only question you're going to ask yourself. Is the next thing that I am thinking, is it going to be good for other people, and is it going to be good for me? Hey, Michelle, superhero, lovely to see you. And just on a separate note, I hope your aunt is, in much more stable condition, and I'm here to help. So just holler and we'll help. I'll say hi to Sean as well. So what you've got to say to yourself in terms of being present is your next thought, is your next action going to be something that's good for somebody else, and is it good for you? Just think about it. You don't have to do it, but just become consciously aware of where your energy is flowing. And I want you to practice that regularly. Most people are, what's the phrase? I would say consciously unconscious. They know they don't know what they're thinking, and they know they don't know what they're going to do next. They're automatons. They're like robots. They're just rushing. One day, someday, I'll do something. But as I've said to you many, many times, you have this gift of life. You have the ability, if you actually become present, to focus your energy. And with focus, laser focus, you can truly do amazing things. You can compress time. People say, how is it? You've got these people, over 2,000 people from zero, from almost liquidation, almost bankrupt, to millionaire and some multimillionaire in 18 months or less. Laser focus. It's a skill. You can hope for a better life, or you can train for a better life. Training is far, far better. I'm sure, Usain Bolt didn't just get up in the morning and say, I'm going to be the fastest man in 100 meters that's ever lived. He might have thought that, but then he had to get off his backside, put on his running shoes, and go and do it. And train, and train, and train, and train, and train, and train, and train. And you know this, but most people are consciously unconscious, or unconsciously conscious. I'm getting confused. You see what I'm saying? If you're not aware of what you're thinking, if you're not aware of how you're behaving, then you're not in control of your life. And you will be reacting to emotions, whereas the most responsible thing to do is to respond. Is this worth my time? Is this worth my energy? If it's not, thank you, let it go. So these are simple things, but they're so powerful. I've said to you many, many times. Water. Talking of water, hold on. Get told off otherwise. This is water, it's not gin. H2O. That's it. Hydrogen, oxygen. If it's an incredible thing. You can use it to wash your face. You can drink it. It sustains life. If you harness the power of it, you can run a hydroelectric plant. You can use it to cut through steel, but it's about your focus. So the reason I say be present is because when you're present and you're aware of what you're thinking, you're then able to decide whether that thought is good for somebody else and good for you. If it's not those two things, change your thinking. I run programs where people are always saying, if you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at change. But I think I'm the only person on the planet that I know of, or this planet, or any planet, come to think of it, that actually teaches you how to change your thinking. It's true. If you change the way you think about things, you feel different. But very few people, and I say I'm the only person I know, and I lecture around the world, who actually teaches you the strategies. We're back. Yeah. So I think I'm back. I haven't gone. Let me check something. What's happening with the Wi-Fi? This always seems to happen. It can't handle the electricity. That's what it is. I'm back. Right. Can you hear me? Is it all good? Right. And what I want you to do, this is the reason why it's important for you to be present, is you can control your thoughts. And if you can control your thoughts, you can control your actions. And if you're in control of your thoughts and your actions, what happens is that you can start to craft a life on your terms. Does that make sense? So whether you're in network marketing or in some business or your own business or you're a student, if you can control your thoughts, you can control your actions, you can decide whether to react or to respond. And I always say response is much better. You think that person needs a slap? Give him a slap with a wet fish. Or that person deserves a cheesecake. Send it to me. I'm the cheesecake supremo. Quality control, all cheesecake must go this way. So it's really, really important. And the best present you can give anyone, is a life well lived. So you have to unwrap your thinking and look at the thinking that serves you. Because you've got life. But there's no point just having a life. What are you going to do with it? Yeah, are you going to like be this hamster on a wheel? Even that hamster, as I say, you open that cage door, that hamster's out of here. Hey, by the way, look. Can you hear that? Ding, 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 jingle bells, jingle bells. I've got bells. Can you hear that? Hear that? Yeah. So it's, even that hamster's out of here. That hamster's only thinking one thing. I'm running this treadmill, but if that cage door opens, I'm out of here. That's focus. Human beings, what do? Someone comes along and says, I've got a great opportunity that could truly change your life. And they say, close the door, please. Let me stay on this big treadmill. Yeah? Or the rat race. So presence, you being present is very, very important. It's fundamental. As I've said before, as I said SS2, it's fun once you get the hang of it. And it's very, very easy. A few minutes, then do a few more minutes, then a few more minutes. And before you know it, you are consciously, you'll be catching the thoughts before they're coming along, you catch them, yeah, I like that thought. No, I don't like that thought. I let that go. You then become control of your life. And the reason why this is also important is because it enables you to prioritize. Because if you're not thinking clearly, how do you know what's really good for you? Other people will tell you. But very few people, out of other people I mean, are genuinely benevolent and want the best for you. Sad fact. Yeah? Very few people are genuinely, rooting for you. The world will be a better place when more people step up and start rooting for each other. Like I say, stop stepping on each other and start stepping up for each other. Tess? Keep the love hearts coming. I feel so much better. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Oops. It's a good thing that... Now, I won't go there. Say, well, so, and in terms of prioritizing, I want you to do this. What is important to you right now? If I write this down, what is important to you right now? Who is important to you right now? Write this down. What is important to you right now? Who is important to you right now? Next part. What is important to you in the next 6 months? Who is important to you in the next 6 months? Same question for the next year. Thank you. I like my shirt too. Well, it's my jumper actually. Who is important to you in the next 5 years? And what is important to you in the next 5 years? And the same question, the next decade. Because if you don't know what is important to you in the next, say, year, you're going to be squandering your energy running around. Who is important to you? Because a lot of people say, my family is really important to me. Hey, Romnick, great to see you. My family is important to me. Really? Okay. Well, if you did episode 1, if you haven't done it, do it now. On a scale of 0 to 10, do that homework and then tell me whether you are on a 0 or you're on a 10 or you're on a 5 or a 6. Because see, a lot of people say, my family is important to me, my health is important to me, my finances are important to me. But on a scale of 0 to 10, they're normally at about a 3 or a 4 or a 5. Because when you look at it and you do that homework, you realize the things that you think are important to you, well, you're not giving them the attention they deserve. That's why, excuse my language, your finances might be shit. Yeah, my finances are important to me, but you're not giving it the attention it deserves. That's why you're in a shithole. My health is really important to me. Yeah, that's why you eat at McDonald's all the time. See, what I'm trying to show you is I don't want to create dependency. I don't want to create independence. I want to create interdependency, where people look after each other because it's in our common good to do so. Now you see why I say do episode 1, do episode 2, do episode 3? It's building, it's building, it's building. A lot of people are out there saying, oh, my family is really important to me. And then some of the feedback I got back from people was, but I don't have a date night. I haven't had a date night with my other half for 6 months. The last time I got roses or flowers or triffids, if you don't like them, was a year ago. We don't really spend time together. And then you tell me they're important to you. Well, your energy distribution, if you like, energy distribution, that's another subject for another time. How you're focusing your energy is that you're not giving your loved one the time. Oh, because I have to be at work all the time. Well, guess what? It doesn't care. I don't care who you are, generally speaking. If you, in terms of how senior you are, you die at your desk tomorrow, you'll be replaced in a week. Yep. There's a very famous Lord Chief Justice of England and Wales, actually a bright judge. I know, and I've dealt with him a few times. And really, really bright. I mean, a real brain. Brain as big as Jupiter. He was a really decent man. And he'd been in the law, I think, 50 years, something like that. He retired. And the next day, somebody else's name was on his door. People talked about him for about another week and said, oh, what a great judge. And he had a few, celebrations. We went on for about 3 or 4 months. And now, nobody knows who he is. Think about it this way. You say your family is important to you. Are you giving them the importance they deserve? That's why I say do the homework. Because talk is cheap. You've got to walk the talk. Otherwise, you're lying to yourself. It's not going to affect me. It's going to affect you. So, it's important. I ask you this question. What is important to you now and who is important to you now? What's going to be important to you in 6 months, a year, 3 years, 5 years, and a decade? What is going to be important to you? Who is going to be important to you? And if you've got stuff that is not helping you and is not, when I say important, we'll be building on this. It's got to be important and significant. Yeah, it's got to help you get somewhere, to where you want to get to. Because if you don't do the homework, you could be running east looking for a sunset. Let's check the time on something. You could be running east looking for a sunset. And some people have said to me, well, what's wrong with that? Well, the sun rises in the east. So if you're running east looking for a sunset, you're heading the wrong direction. All your energy is being squandered. Does that make sense to you? Does it make sense to you? It is a sad thing. See, people say, oh, my family is really important, but they don't spend any time with the family. My health is really important, but they don't do anything for their health. My friends are really important. I've got some close friends, they mean the world to me. Are you making an effort to stay connected? I'm not saying you've got to speak to them every single day. But when you are with them, are you present? See, I have this thing. And where, like, if I'm out for a meal, I put my phone away. I put my phone away. Not because there's something to hide, but because if you wanted to speak to them via the phone, you could have done that from home. You're with them, put the phone away, have that eye contact. Yeah, it's important. What you give out, you get back. So, in closing, you being alive is an amazing gift. It's a great gift to me, it's a great gift to other people. You're very, very special. Not just because you're alive, because you have huge potential and because you can make a difference in the world. And the world needs people to step up right now. And one of the things I pointed out is, look, we are at the tipping point of survival. We have 2 more generations before, we have gone to a point where we can't retrieve the position. Environmentally, we are in a really bad place. But things can change. So I'm asking for your help. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not waiting for other people to say, yeah, that's a great idea, I'll do it tomorrow. I've said to a lot of people already, kids, yeah, if you need, if you can afford it and it's not going to cause you, difficulty, yeah, get them a smartphone if they want one. Get them an iPad or whatever. I don't know. It's up to you. You decide. But ultimately, don't put yourself in debt on materialistic things. I would much prefer, that you make that donation. Go on the website, allthewstkcleadership.com, Rainforest link. Make that donation and I'll gift you back over 20 grand's worth of value, real value, which will transform your finances if you participate and pay attention. It's the biggest investment you'll get back. And guess what? We'll be doing something that will help save and preserve the planet for the children and their children and their children. What they want is they don't want an Xbox. They don't know any better. What they want is a planet they can enjoy and they can thrive upon and their children can enjoy too. So please go on that link. Give me the chance to benefit you and to serve you. Please, I'm asking you for your help. Are you getting value here? Good. If not, so prioritize, be present. Take time, take 10 minutes a day and just think, how's my day been going? Has it been going in the way I want it to go? How can I make it go the way it should be going? Just think. Take time to stop. Because, 100 miles in the wrong direction at speed is pointless. Far better to go 1 mile in the right direction slowly. Get it? 100 miles at 100 miles an hour in the wrong direction is pointless. It's as useful as a blunt pencil. Pointless. 1 mile slowly in the right direction is far better for you. So think. Be present. Really, when you eat your food, enjoy what you're eating. When you drink, enjoy. When you're in the company of people you love, enjoy. When you're walking, enjoy what's around you. Be present. And when you do that, you'll get far more control over your thinking and your actions. And that'll help you to prioritize what's important to you now and who's important to you. Because why are you squandering your energy on stuff that's not going to help you? And it might mean you've got to cut some people off. And you maybe have to cut out some habits. You might love eating McDonald's, but you realize that's not good food for your brain or your body. So cut it out. You have the ability to make that choice. So finally, in closing, do the homework. Next week, we'll be back again, Mindblast Monday. I think it's next week. I'll come back to you. Unless it's New Year's Eve. Is it New Year's Eve next week? I have no idea. I've just done 24-hour shift with my dad. I don't know. All I know is it's Monday. Yeah? So unless it's New Year's Eve next Monday, is it? I don't know. There'll be a Mindblast Monday, but I'll come back to you on that. But I want you to inbox me and tell me how you got on. Share this with your friends and your family. And, the biggest gift you can give someone is you living your life full out, playing full out, being the best you. That's the best gift you can give somebody else. The best of you. The best version of you. So do this homework. Do all the episodes. Please share. Have a very, 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 very ho, ho, ho Merry Christmas. And remember, if you don't do it, you're the turkey. You are the turkey if you don't do this work. But if you do it, hey, then you're the dessert. You're the dessert. Enjoy. Have a beautiful time. Love to everybody. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Pam, Stephen, everybody here, all the people in America, across the water, Australia, please, please, please do this stuff. It will change your life. Your results you get will be amazing. Do the Rainforest link. Make that donation or even more. Help me to help other people. And remember, as I say, together, we can be the difference that makes the difference. Live a legacy with smiles, desserts, and try not to get arrested this Christmas. And if you do, well, what can I say? Pat itself for the night. Bye for now. Have a beautiful, beautiful time, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.